The agenda for this particular webinar is to provide you the understanding of cybersecurity. What is cybersecurity? What is the work we're supposed to do in cybersecurity? What are the industry which are prone to cybersecurity and the attacks? Okay. And what are the job roles available? What is the path we should follow to get into cybersecurity? These are some basics things we are going to talk about in this particular session. Okay. To make it more interactive, I will show you some of the practicals as well. Okay, so you understand the things better. Okay. So here you can see a glimpse about my experience there. I have been into cybersecurity since last 12 years and have taught more than 60,000 learners like you around the world, and has worked with many organizations, have done a couple of audits for Government of India. Okay, so these are some of the credentials I am having. Okay, so how we will be moving further? I know there will be couple of questions you guys will be having, couple of doubts you will be having into your mind. So for 50 minutes till 4:50, we will be having the discussion, and at the end of the session, for the last 10 minutes, we will be having the question answers. Okay, so we will go with the flow, and you all can ask the question at the end of the session there. Okay. So whenever we talk about cybersecurity or information security, okay, what actually we are going to secure there? Okay, so we are going to secure information, correct? Data or information, because information is more equivalent to money nowadays. We know that. Okay, people are selling out the information. Information can be breached. Okay, your confidential information can be sold to some third parties for advertising purpose, for any other purpose as well. Okay, so our target is that we need to secure the information. Okay, now information can be in multiple formats. It can be digital or it can be physical as well. Okay, so there are multiple type of information available. So in cyber security, we protect digital information. Okay, let's move. Information which need to be protected. Okay, there are three phases of information actually: information at rest, information in motion, and information in use. For example, when you are having information into your mind, like I know my username password, that time information is into rest. You open up a website, you type your username password, you enter your information and click on submit button. That time information is in motion. Okay. And when this data has been received by the server and is in use by the servers, that time the information is in use. Okay. So what do you think, as per your understanding, which phase is more vulnerable to attacks? Or on which phase attacker attacks most of the time? What it is out of these three? Okay. No, I know all phases are vulnerable. That's why I'm asking which one is the most attacked one. Okay. So most of the people are saying information in motion is being the most attacked one. But I will say nowadays, whatever attacks happens, that happens on when information is at rest. When information is at rest, that time this information. There are there are precautions available. Organizations, companies, they are taking precautions to protect when information is in motion or information is in use. Okay, so the company is responsible to secure this information which is in motion and which is in use. But who is responsible to safeguard the information when information it is rest? That is us. Okay, we are responsible for that. And you know that the most weakest link is the human there. Okay, so most of the attacks happens when information is at rest out there. How? As you can see, there is one image is being given there. Okay. Hi, Amy. This is Joy from IT. I'm working from home today. So there is a thief who is talking to this girl, okay, who is like a customer care executive or can be one IT executive of the organization. He said that I am Amy. Okay, he knows Amy. This is sorry, her name is Amy and this is Joy. He said I'm working from home today and I'm into IT. So what he's doing is trying to impersonate, trying to fake his identity. The girl believes because she knows that there is a person in IT named as Joy. She did not verify it. She did not ask for the identity of the Joy there. And whatever rights has been asked by this person has been given by this lady. Okay. So as you can see, most of the times the attacks happens like this. We call it social engineering. Okay. You must have heard about this movie name, Jamtara, is being one of the famous example. It's being available on Netflix. Okay, and is being good. Understanding of phishing or social engineering you will get there. So you should watch this movie there. It's one of the best case study into India as well about the phishing. Okay. Nowadays, you guys get a lot of phone calls, a lot of messages. Okay. On daily basis, you get phone calls that, sir, you have won KBC lottery. Definitely, we know that there is nothing like that. But there are some old people who get fall into this. Okay. For example, there is someone 70-year-old. Okay. He is getting his pension from government. He's spending his daily expenses through this pension. And one day he got a call that sir, your pension has been on hold. Why? Because your KYC is not completed. You have not submitted your documents. You won't be getting your pension. Okay. The sir will be like, oh please, I want to, this is only my earning. Okay, what I can do for this? So the person will say, sir, I can reactivate your or reach your pension from here. What you need to do, you need to tell me your identity, your name, your date of birth. Okay. So the person has said, okay, this is my name, this is my date of birth. Sir, you will receive one OTP as well. Please tell me that OTP and then your pension will be activated. Okay, the person will believe that, okay, this is what the person do not think about it that much and has shared this OTP with the person on the phone. And what happened? All of their details has been captured. Okay, and a transaction has been done from their account. Okay, a lot of people like you got a phone call that I am your relative. I want to receive some money from somewhere. Can you receive it on my behalf? Okay, I will send you a QR code you should scan the QR code and you will receive the money. Okay, and what will happen? When you scan this QR code, your money will be debited. Okay, we should know the companies are promoting as well that we never ever have to scan any QR code to receive the payment. The QR code only need to be scanned when the payment need to be sent. Okay, so like this, there are many threats are going on. Okay, many threats are going on. For example, I'll take one more example on Facebook Messenger. Some days back, you must be getting a call. Sorry, must be getting a messages from your friends. Hey, is it you in this video? Yes, you must have got something like that. Hey, is it you in this video? This is written and there is a link has been given for the video there. Yes, most of you must have got it. Hey, is it you in this video? And the link is there. You will be thinking, or your friend might be thinking, oh my God, might be. See, people are people are creating so much of reels nowadays, and when you post something on social media, you believe that in one night it may go viral, and you might be thinking, oh my God, maybe my reel, my post, my video got viral somewhere. You click on there, and your account is compromised. Okay, then now the person is sending all that messages to all of your friends from your account. And even, many times what person do, I'm telling you different case scenarios. See, okay, to protect yourselves as well. That is more important. One other scenarios, people will try to create a fake profile of your friend. Exactly fake profile of your friend. Okay. They will try to add you as a friend and will say, hey, yaar, like my old account has been hacked, so I'm not using that account. This is my new account. Okay. He will add you as a friend. Now, after 10 days or 15 days, he will message you, hey bro, I'm stuck somewhere. I'm not having access to my ATM is not working. Can you send me 5,000 rupees on my number? Okay. And the number will be given like some other number. It's not your friend number. Okay. This is very common nowadays. Okay. Somewhere you all might have been seen these things, might have faced these things. Okay, you guys are intelligent enough. Okay, we are into IT, we might not get caught, but our parents who have recently started using mobile phone, WhatsApp, Facebook or Instagram, they might fall into it very easily. Okay, so we should be aware. Okay, and we should also spread the awareness into our home, to our parents or the old people, that ever whenever you receive such calls, some messages, you should not respond on that. Okay, so this is something people do there. The most famous attack in terms of social engineering is phishing. As we know, very famous attack. Okay, so what people do in phishing, they create a fake web page. Okay, they try to send a fake email as well, and will ask you to click on such emails. Okay, you will even not realize that there is a fake email has been sent. The email will look exactly authentic email, and you can just not detect it that this is fake or this is original. Okay, for example, I'm going to show you one email right now. I went to NIT Warangal some time back for one of the training, and there I have shown this to the director. That how anyone can send out the email. Can you see the email ID director@nitw.ac.in? Okay, this has been coming as an important email. What does it say? Hi Varun, it was so good to meet you during the workshop. We are so impressed. So we are offering you a position of HOD in CS in NIT Warangal. Your package will be 1 crore per year. Please accept this proposal so we can start the formality. Okay, even the Google is saying that you can use these options to reply on such emails. this is a fake email. Okay, you will even not realize that an email has been sent to you. Okay, so in the phishing, you should be aware that when you see the email, okay, do not respond immediately. Try to think about it. That have you ever are you expecting that email to come or not? Okay, I'm going to show you one thing here. Whenever you see some such emails, okay, these are the three dots. It is available into everywhere, and you need to see one thing here, received. This email is being received from localhost. Okay, the email is received from localhost. Okay, so this is in terms of showing them that okay, something like this can happen. Gmail didn't check the DMARC. There was no DMARC with the domain there. Okay, that's why I have sent the email that the SPF records and DMARC is so important to set up there. Okay, so we can see this is the fake email as it has been received from localhost. So always check from where the email has been received. Okay. Great. I'm having my Kali Linux with me. I'm going to show you one small example of phishing with fake websites as well. So you should be aware about that, and we see that. Okay. So phishing page can be created by anyone easily out there anywhere. Okay, you can see just I just run some command and I can see a script there. Okay, there is a list of pages coming on which page you want to create. Let's see, I want to create Instagram right now. Okay, so a link has been generated. I will send this link into any email to any of the victim there. Okay, so I just click there and will open this into Firefox. That how does it look like? Okay, just a minute. I'll just initiate it on some other port number. Yes. Okay, so when I generated that, you can see the web page is very similar like Instagram. Okay, how does the thing work? You will get the email that hi, someone was trying to access your account, so we have blocked the access to your account. If you want to get the access back to your account, please click on the following link to restore it. And that time, this particular link has been given into the email. So when you get such kind of emails, you does not check the link URL, what is written there. Okay, we generally don't give so much of the things there. Okay, so what the person will do, the person will just click on the link and will type, let's see, their mobile number or maybe their Instagram ID. Let's see, I'm trying to enter everything authentic here. Do not laugh on my Instagram ID. We do such mistakes out there when we create our account. So I'll try to write down the password. Okay. I typed something as my password here and try to log in. Oh, what happened? I think I might have entered the wrong password. Okay. So that's why it loaded up the same. Even you must have thinks the same thing. But what happened? Previously, it was a fake page and now it is original Instagram. Okay. So when you enter your credential on the previous page, your credential has been captured by the attacker. This is what I type as my username and my password. Okay. But you will be thinking that, okay, might be I try to enter a wrong password or something like that. And this happens. Now you can see that anyone who will be clicking on that link and will be logging in, their credential will be captured by the attacker and now can take over the account. Okay. If two-factor authentication is not set up, you have not set up the OTP or yes, let's see, having a QR code, anything like that. Okay. If you have not set up. So this is what we call phishing. Okay. Yes, Raghav, that is local host only for the testing. We can host it on any live domain as well if you need to send it somewhere. Okay. So this is what we call phishing. Any of the file can be created easily. Any of the URL can be created easily. That's why. Some other problems people face here is okay. Passwords. Passwords are the biggest problem nowadays. Why it is a problem? So much of websites, so much of accounts, and how many password we will remember. Okay, so what we do, either we set a same password or we set the same password on every website. Okay, you can see a list of the passwords, which is the worst passwords ever. Not only 2022, it's worst password ever you try to set. Specifically for Indian generation, you have your friend's name, your crush name, you try to set as a password. The 12th thing, you have your mobile number as a password. Okay, many people set their mobile number as a password. Still they do. What do you think? Mobile number is a personal thing? No, it's a public thing. Okay, okay. Just upon a part, what do you think? Setting up the password as your crush name. It's a secure practice or not? What do you think? I know you must be working out somewhere with 1 or 2 years of experience, or you might be into college. Setting out the password as your crush name is being safe or not? Okay, I will say it can be safe. Exactly, because they get change every week. Okay. Yeah, depends how many people are setting up the same password. Correct. Okay. Second thing is movies and softwares. We try to download movies from some third party links. We know that, okay, Netflix is very, very costly. We can't get it. Okay. So what you do, you try to download these movies from some third party website, which is very, very dangerous. Okay. Another thing is you do not have a Microsoft Office, you do not have a Windows 10 or 11. So what you do, you try to download a cracked version of it. Okay. A cracked version of it. So this is not a correct practice actually. You should always use the authentic softwares. Okay. You must have heard about Get Into PC. Have you heard about this website or have downloaded something from this website, Get Into PC? Yes. I have heard many people have got ransomware from there. So never use that. Okay. So that is why we should never ever use these softwares, the cracked softwares out there. Okay. Attack while information is in motion. Okay. So these are when the information is with you. Okay. Password security or the other things. Don't worry, Kuldeep. I will be telling you a solution to set up the password as well. Okay. We should always set phrase-based password. Okay. Phrase-based. For example, you set that my school name is, let's see, KV @ 456. So try to set the phrase-based password like that. So this is easy to remember and hard to crack because this is not a common word. Okay, you can take up any phrase, okay, of your choice and keep it with you. This can be a good practice nowadays to remember such passwords there. You should not set the same password everywhere. Just try to change the number or try to change any word on every website. Okay, for example, I have set password for Amazon @888 like this. So now here this Amazon can be Flipkart, can be Myntra, can be anything for any website. So your password is different, very easy to remember, and is hard to crack for the attackers as well, and is not a common word. Okay, so this is the one practice you should follow. Okay, if you want to have a easy to remember different and unique password for your accounts. Great. Next thing. I will request you guys to keep your questions into Q&A session there. Okay, because I will be definitely talking about your questions, but at the end of the session there. Okay. Man in the middle attack. When you use public Wi-Fi, like on airport, on railway stations, and you are using some plain text services, plain text means STTP. You are using some websites over STTP, not over HTTPS. Okay, then what can happen? Your data can be captured by any attacker in between and you will not get to know. That is why we say that always, use HTTPS website to do the transactions. Okay, this is possible when the attacker is part of your network only. Then only this is possible. Okay, so this is something we call MITM attack or sniffing. Okay, great. I'm sorry, I won't be able to repeat any topic at the moment because we are having limited time and we need to talk on many topics there. Okay. Third is exploitation. Okay. Exploitation like that you have created account, your password is saved on the server as well. And what happened? The server get hacked. The company itself get hacked. You must have heard about that Air India, Zomato, and even Paytm. Okay, these companies get hacked in previously. Okay, so attackers data has been at risk. Okay, sorry, the victim's data, your data is at the risk there. So this is because of the company did not maintain the security into their environment. That's why this happened. Okay. You must have heard about multiple security names: network security, system security, cyber security, information security. Okay. So here in one slide, you can see the understanding of all of them. Listen carefully. There is no shortcut to jump into cybersecurity. There is no shortcut. You need to understand network. You need to understand system. You should know what is operating system. You should know what is network, what is router, what is switch, what is protocols, what is port number. Okay, then you can be there into cybersecurity. So never ever think that you can directly jump on this particular phase. You cannot. Okay, because what you are going to do, you are going to secure the things. You are going to prevent the attacks which can be done on this. If you do not understand these devices, you do not understand these topics, how you can prevent it? So always, if you want to have a good understanding into cybersecurity, your foundation will be clear. And the foundation is you should know about the basic fundamentals of networking, okay, as well as you should be able to understand operating system, okay, clearly. Then you can move into the cybersecurity. Okay, so there is no shortcut to jump on cybersecurity directly. And when you have worked into cybersecurity for many years, then you can move to information security, where people try to create multiple policies, procedures, and everything's there. Okay, so make sure that you know about those things. Cybersecurity, network security, system security, they all are subset of information security. I told you in the starting, cybersecurity is about security of your digital data. And information security is the security of your data, either digital or physical. Okay, so it protect you from both of the things. Okay. Okay, one question. What do you think? Which industry is more prone to cyber attacks? Okay. I'm getting IT, banking, healthcare, finance, airline, social, government, IT, fintech, banking, government sector. Okay. Energy. Yes. I will say utilities is being more vulnerable or most favorite of the attackers. No, it's not about money nowadays. No, it's not about money. The cyber attacks and their motives has been much, much, much higher. It's nation to nation. It's not only money. People who are the small hackers who do such things, they who belongs to some, tier 2, tier 1 cities might be, they are doing these money related things. But the ethical hacking or the cybersecurity is more on the larger side. Okay, so as I say, utility, it's mean manufacturing. Okay, manufacturing like refinery plants. Okay, apart from that, electricity generation plant. Okay, they are the more prone to attack. Anyone has have heard about colonial pipeline attack, which happens last year? You might have not. If you will heard about this or will read about this, colonial pipeline attack. Colonial is the company, okay, who do have a pipeline in all over the United States to carry gasoline, okay, and jet fuel. Okay, the fuel you use into aeroplanes. So what happened? They got hacked. Okay, even FBI was looking for the people, but at the end, the company have to paid 75 Bitcoin to the hackers. It happens last year. See, 7 May 2021. $4.4 million has been paid to the hackers within several hours. Okay, because they cannot stop it for the long hours, the pipelines. So pipelines are controlled through the laptops and the computers and the networks, and everything was attacked. Apart from that, you must have heard about Stuxnet. Stuxnet. It was a malicious worm okay, which has caused substantial damage to nuclear program of Iran. The whole nuclear program of a country got damaged because of one virus, because of one malicious computer worm. No one can think of that. Okay. Although neither country has openly admitted responsibility, the worm is widely understood to be a cyber weapon built by US and Israel. Okay. So this is not money related things nowadays. It's all nation to nation. The cyber security threats and the motives has been reached to a newer heights nowadays. Okay. So manufacturing plants, factories, utilities are the more prone to attacks by the attack. In India, the very first cybersecurity audit of a manufacturing utility, okay, was done by one of my company, and I was the part of there, okay, of the team in 2014. This Stuxnet happened in 2010. Then every other company has started doing the audit, okay, and then finance, insurance, information, health services, retail or wholesale services, they come into picture. Okay. Most of these things happens because of malicious code. Okay. 28% because of scanning. Okay. These are categories of incidents which happens there. Either there is malicious code, there is scanning need to be done, unauthorized access, suspicious activity, okay, credential abuse, like stealing someone's credentials, like that. Okay. So as to give more focus on this, generally people left devices misconfigured. They do not change the default passwords. They do not use secure practices to configure them, and that's why the attack happens. Okay. Vulnerable code, end user do some error, targeted attack, or undetermined. 15% attacks are undetermined, and we never know from where it is coming up. Okay. This is something I was talking about to you. The motive and the type of people. The most lowest one you have curiosity. People do the hacking for curiosity. Script kiddies people. Okay. Next, people do it for revenge. Insiders using inside information. Okay, you know insiders are the most deadliest people there. Okay. There is a saying in Hindi, if you people understand there, Ghar ka bedi lanka hai. That's being mentioned in Ramayana as well. So insider people generally take up the revenge. They are the most deadliest people ever. Okay. Then people do it for monetary gain, means for money. Okay. They do the organized crime. Okay. Crackers. Then there comes up people whom we call activists. People who do hacking to support a cause. It's like a digital protest. Hacking someone as a digital protest. And then comes national security. Okay, there are APTs group. There are nation sponsored people. See, generally, what does the hacker need? A hacker need money as well as a very good resources, computers to do the attack. When a country is supporting someone, okay, there is no shortage of money, no shortage of resources as well. Okay. So these are the motives and the different adversaries we are having. Okay. Most of the times, these are the top 5 reasons why does a hack happen. Try to see this very, very carefully. End user, it means employees. They do not think before clicking on any link. Okay. So like Joshna, this can be one of the answer, that the link you get on your Facebook or Instagram, how many real friends you are having. Okay, so definitely that can take over your account. You should not click on any of the random link. So always think before clicking on any link from where it has been come. Okay, and what can be the consequences if you click on that. Weak passwords or default password is in use. Okay, sometime, as I told you, people are using same password everywhere, and their password can be cracked easily. Okay, if one account get hacked, all of their account get hacked. Okay, insecure configuration. You know that HTTPS is secure, HTTP is not secure, but still you will be using HTTP on your website. Okay, use of legacy or unpatched hardware or software. You know the latest Windows 11 is there, but still a lot of people are still using Windows 7 or Windows 8. Okay, people do not have habit of updating their systems. You do have a habit of updating your mobile phone so you get a new feature, new OS. Okay, but there are many people who never check when their computer get updated last time. Is it even getting the security updates or not? No, you don't check that. Windows 7 is out of date, but still, Karthik, a lot of people use that. Even I have seen people using Windows XP till now. Okay, so there are people like that. So who should think about such things? That becomes the reason of the hack. Okay. Out of date means it does work, but it does not get the updates. That is what you mean by out of life or out of date. Okay. Okay. See, we have Rakesh who is using Windows 7 there. Lack of basic network security protection. Okay, so the network security protection is not there. That is also the one reason. So these are the top 5 reasons you are having of any hack which can happen there. Okay. Various fields about cybersecurity, various job roles in cybersecurity. See, there is one harsh truth. It's hard to get a job as a fresher in cybersecurity because you are handling, you are giving the security of your organization into someone's hands. So definitely the companies are looking for experienced people, but now if fresher people do not get the job, how they will get the experience? Okay. So this SOC analyst is a job specifically for freshers, I will say. Okay, SOC stands for Security Operations Center. So this is like you standing here or sitting there, okay, and looking on multiple dashboard, multiple screens. What is the job of SOC people? SOC people try to find out if there is an attack need to be done or not. Okay, if there is an attack need to is going on into the system or not. So there is a live processes, live logs is being coming in front of them on the screen. Okay, and people can see that there is. So this is the one understanding that SOC analyst is the one job where you just need to look at the screen, need to understand the attack, need to understand the logs. Okay, generally company prefer the freshers to get into this field. Okay, and the another fields which comes into picture is red team, blue team. Okay, you work as a ethical hacker. There is no designation as an ethical hacker. The designation name is cybersecurity consultant. Okay, in red teaming you have to behave like the attacker and you have to launch attack on your company infrastructure. On your own company infrastructure you need to launch the attacks. Okay, that you need to do as a red teamer. Offensive, you need to do the offensive work there. Okay, then comes the blue teamers. Blue teamers are defenders. Okay, who will try to implement solution to prevent from these attacks. So both of the teams are working for the same organization. Okay, so as an attacker, these people are attacking. So before any other attacker can attack and exploit any vulnerability, these people will get to know about. Okay, and blue teamers, they need to protect from these attacks there. Okay, that is something we call blue teamers. People who do not want to go into so much of technical things. Okay, for them, there is an area which we call compliance. Okay, which we call compliance. Okay. Red team attack include phishing? Yes, it does. Okay. ISO 27001, LA or LI, lead auditor, lead implementer. These are the certifications people do. Okay. The work of these people is to design the policies, perform the audits, and do all those things. CISA, CSAM, CSSP. These are some certification which can people do to go into compliance, where there is not so much of technical work you need to do, but you need to think like an attacker. Okay, you should know about the attacks. Okay, so you will be writing down the policy into the organization there. So that is the one thing here related to this. For the red team and blue team, people should do, let's see, CEH is the common certification. Apart from this, you can do CompTIA S plus or CompTIA CISA plus. These are the good certification you can go for. To go into SOC, people can do Certified SOC Analyst, CSA. This is also by EC Council. Okay, so these certification will help you to get into these respective fields there. Okay, and you can get an upper hand to get into the job. Okay, so this is B from my side, as I told you, till 4:50. Now I know there are 308 people, and I know there will be questions. What are your thoughts on diceware method for password generation? Yes, the automatic password generation is being safe. At least they are the strong passwords there. So whatever questions you're having, you can shoot up your questions there. What about online courses being offered for cybersecurity and they promise placement for experience? Well, Manpreet, I will say, I have told you the phases. If a course is teaching you the basics of network, of systems first, and then moving you into cybersecurity, you should go for that course. Okay, any organization. But generally, if they are just starting with the cybersecurity and saying there is no prerequisites to join it, there is a lot of homework you need to do on that. Okay. Our password manager, which saves password safe to use, I won't suggest to use the password managers generally. Although I personally use Google Password Manager, but these password managers also get hacked sometime. The Google one doesn't get hacked till now, but the third party one can get hacked. What are the best cybersecurity practices an organization can perform? Om Prakash, there is not one. There's a list of standards and regulations which say what practices you should follow. Generally, we use ISO 27000 practices to do that. Okay. If you just want to connect with me, uh, I'm available on. You can just search me about me on Google. You'll get couple of links. So you can just search Varun Pathak Cybersecurity, and you will get couple of links to connect with me. So you can ask your questions later as well. After degree and CISA CSAM certification, a fresher can get job into which type of organization? Into Big Four, you can get easily a job there. It's generally the security consulting organizations. IT SOCs come under cybersecurity, yes. What course you suggest for beginners who would like to work on cybersecurity? If you need to understand the security, read about CompTIA A plus for system security, CompTIA N plus for network security, and CompTIA S plus for cybersecurity. Use that particular scenario. I'm not saying go for certification. Use the structured approach to go for that. How do hacker get access to camera and mic of any device? Because they send you the link and you click on that, you install the application. Okay, I have experience in ISO 27001. What is the best way to make a career into cybersecurity field? You have experience into ISO, that's good. You can do some LA or LI certification and you can apply easily. There are a couple of requirements available there. Cyber attacks are more prominent on web or mobile, as we know the end user drastically increasing in the mobile market, and also the best practice need to focus. Yes, there are multiple web practices like OS Top 10 have a security guide which you can use to develop the softwares there. There's a secure SDLC methods which can be used. What certification is recommended for security architect? For architect, you can go for generally for the CXSP. Which OS is more secure against cyber attacks for PC? Well, it's not about the OS. It's all about the awareness. So the more aware we are, whatever OS we are using, that will be safe. Can we secure our PC or mobile 100% safe? As I'm saying, we should be aware where we are clicking, what we are installing. You will be safe. Is it good option to do MTech in cybersecurity from bits? Yes, definitely. I mentioned CISSP for architect. Is the security path explained by you also applicable for cloud security? Yes, definitely. For when you understand the cybersecurity, then you move into the different verticals of cybersecurity. You want to move into cloud, you want to move into Docker security, or you want to move into application security. But this is the common path to get into the cybersecurity first. COVID is fine. It's been asked into US only. Okay, but at least there is uh, ISC Square courses, CISA, CSAM, CSSP is being internationally valid everywhere. Should software developer learn cybersecurity? Anyone who is working into IT should know about cybersecurity because everywhere they have to implement the security there. And if the security is implemented from the scratch, from the beginning, again, that is the best thing ever. Knowledge on which tools are essential for a career in cybersecurity. There is not a one tool like that. Okay, tool can just automate your work. So you should understand the concepts, the pattern, and then you should use the tools. Sorry, Om, I won't be able to do it right now. There is just 4 minutes left and there's being a lot of questions here. Can you suggest me short-term courses in network security to get a job? See, getting a job, there is no course which can get you the job, I will say. No course can get you the job. It's about your understanding that how much you are getting from the course, how much skills you are getting up. Okay. So jobs, even there are experienced people who might not be able to secure a job there. Okay. So it's all about your skills, how good you are into that particular skills out there. How to know am I hacked if the hacker is not disturbing me still? Well, there are a couple of things you need to see. You need to find out the anomalies. Okay, some random things, some weird thing. If it is happening with you, then only you can get it. How is this possible that two people have asked the same question with the same words? What are the basic course you recommend to learn about cybersecurity for software developers? Learn about OS Top 10, Swapna. OS Top 10 and Secure SDLC. Okay, that will help you. Is installing antivirus safe for the PC protection? Definitely. Definitely this is. Is the meeting is recorded means you can share the recorded video. Meeting is recorded, but I don't know it will be shared with you or not. The team will say it to you. What exactly happens in network security audit? Like you need to find out the bug, not the bugs, you need to find out the gaps, okay, that somewhere you might be using some plain text protocols, okay, sometime you might have some random accounts created in your Active Directory, okay, there are a lot of things which need to be checked. Linux do not require any antivirus. Sandbox environments available to practice. There are couple of sandbox environments available to do that, okay, easily. Okay guys, time is about to be up, and if you have more questions you want to connect with me, you can just search Varun Pathak Cybersecurity and you will find out couple of information about me, okay, which will be helpful to connect with me later on. Okay, so it was so good to see you guys, okay, a large crowd, and definitely I hope you have learned something in this particular time. Okay, so thank you so much. We'll see you again sometime somewhere in the world. Thank you. Have a good day ahead. Bye bye.